R Factor 2 is my favorite simulator, yet I hate it. No, this isn't a love-hate relationship, it's just a hate relationship. And you may reasonably ask, how could R Factor 2 possibly be your favorite simulator if you hate it? Well, let me give you an explanation. The issue that causes this strange opinion, I must note, is not exclusive to R Factor 2, but to almost every simulator to date. It is just my opinion that R Factor 2 has it the worst. R Factor 2 and many other simulators are quite simply shallow, a major problem in sim racing I feel needs to be fixed. Most modern simulators lack any sort of career mode, challenges, progression system, or non-viable currency. Now, there are some exceptions such as Gran Turismo, the F1 series, Forza Motorsport, etc. However, all of those games are subjectively labeled as Simcade, and most of them have only one or a few of the previously said features, and often they are lacking when they do have them. The F1 games, for example, have arguably the best career mode in sim racing, which is a shame. Why? Because it hardly has any depth. Frankly, it's just a bunch of championships with a bit of R&D and a useless contract system. Why is it useless? Well, you can literally just enter the game and immediately hop into a Red Bull. And even if you start in F2, if you set the AI to a level that isn't seconds faster than you can be racing for a top team in your first year of F1 almost no matter where you end up in F2. R Factor 2 features no career mode, no progression system, or anything at all, even championships, other than just normal offline racing and online racing that is nowhere near iRacing, ACC, or Race Room. On top of that, the user experience is horrible. Menus are clunky, the game is laggy, and many players have to wait every time they get in the pits or get on a grid for sometimes minutes before their force feedback starts to work. The only hardcore simulators which feature any sort of depth to them are two games with an admittedly great online ranking system, iRacing and Race Room. However, the rewards for ranking up are minimal. You get no new skins, cars, tracks, or really any reward other than a number and the ability to race the series of the next ranks. Also, this is only for online players, and people that enjoy the ease and simplicity of offline play are left without any such system. Now, there are two potential saviors to this problem on the horizon. Le Mans Ultimate is an officially licensed WEC game, which will hopefully have a fantastic career mode, hopefully something like the F1 games, just with some depth, like forming bonds with teammates, junior categories, or a contract system that actually makes sense. We also are pretty sure this will be a true simulator, as testers have reported it feels nearly identical to R Factor 2, which is no surprise due to it running on an updated version of the same engine, hopefully one with less user experience issues. The other is on Ballista 2. One of AMS2's long-term goals is to have the best career mode in sim racing, and knowing Riza, I believe they will deliver on this promise. We could likely expect a career that spans across most of the classes in the game, similar to Project Cars 2, just hopefully a bit less plain. Something I really would like to see is some teams being better than others, rivalries, a fantastic contract system, and having career choices that determine what type of person you are in the game. Overall, sure, sometimes I just want to drive, however, sometimes I feel myself wanting more than that. I assume that most of us sim racers got into sim racing because we couldn't race in real life. Well, a real-life career is more than just the racing. It's about bonds, it's about progression, it's about living your dream, and hopefully sim racers will be able to simulate that as well as driving in the near future. If you have found this content relatable, or you enjoyed it, it would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe or like, and it makes sure that you will not miss any more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all at the track.